Good morning, crafty friends. How is everyone doing? Uh, I see you've been here for a minute, huh? Let's see. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Lisa. I'll watch as you drive. I've done that. Um, hi, Baron's mom. Um, Barbara, welcome. I agree, Barbara. Please watch the replay. Driving and watching sounds like distracted driving to me. I actually don't watch when I'm driving. I listen. So I have it on my speaker of my car, but I'm not watching. Um, DJ, good morning. How are you? Hi, TJ. Hello, Missy Pippi Crafts. Hola, Dalis. How are you, my friend? ¿Cómo has estado? Oh my goodness. Hi. So yesterday I was feeling much better, my friends. You could hear it in my voice. Well, I woke up feeling miserable again. So I don't know. I had one day of reprieve. Who knows? Hi, Terry. But I'm here. I know I do. I sound sick. I am. Um, I feel like the congestion got worse overnight. I was still taking the like cold meds, but I think I don't know. I had one day of reprieve. That's all I can explain. I hope I'm getting out of it. Yesterday I was feeling much better, at least, and I mean today. Oh no, thank you for being here, my friend. Today I woke up and I was like, what in the world? I felt worse than I did the day before. Like I have that sinus headache and I'm super congested again and my body aches. And yesterday I wasn't feeling like that. So I don't understand. I just don't understand. Anyway, friends, let's get into this. First of all, I'm going to try and remember to do the YouTubey things. Thank you, Dalis. If you could smash that like button, I'd truly appreciate it. Share it out to any crafty friends that you think might enjoy watching me create live, which is always kind of funny to me, but I do what I could do. And then for the giveaways, a reminder it is for US residents only. You must be 18 or older and be subscribed to my channel. Okay, I got all that yucky stuff. Oh no, your laptop froze? Yucky. So I'm back. So let's take a look real quick at where we are on the likes. I'm going to be sniffling a lot today, guys. I'm telling you, I woke up way worse than I was yesterday, and I don't understand why. I mean, why let your body feel better and then the next day go back? That's not fair. Okay, right now we have 15 thumbs up and 19 watching, friends. So, yay! So, oh, Lisa, you're so sweet. Let's be quick. We'll see how quick I am. I am definitely gonna try and get some rest today. I promised my husband because he calls me before I go live, and he's like, "You didn't look good this morning when I left for work," and I said, "I don't feel good again," and so he said, "Just do a little quick live and go to bed. Your body still needs to be in bed and resting." So I'm not gonna argue with him. Oh, that sounds delicious. Rebecca, tomato soup and grilled cheese. I'll probably, you know what I'm going to do is call my mom and my sister and see if they can make me some caldo de res. That would be great. Okay, friends, we're on day 10. Day 10 is here. So, what do we think this is? Another die? Um, give me some guesses in the chat. I have not had soup. I should have soup. I will have soup. I have I don't buy canned soups. I don't like them. They're very salty. So when I have soup, it's freshly made soup. So there's a local grocery store here where we can buy like fresh made soups or tamales or pozole, and you can buy it there. So I'll just go and get some chicken soup or some I guess it's beef soup, caldo de res. It's like chicken soup but with beef instead of chicken. So whatever they have, because it's different every day. So I'll go there and get something. That way I don't have to. um, bother my mom. Yeah, I had some tea yesterday, Terry, Terry. I don't drink, so I can have the tea with lemon and honey. That's about it. I don't drink. It just makes me sleepy. Yeah, fresh made soup is much better. I don't like the canned stuff. And I can just have broth. I could make myself a chicken broth, I guess. Actually might have some chicken broth frozen. I'll take a peek. Okay. Did we get any guesses? We start talking about food and we just get sidetracked. Um, yeah, it's the warm broth. So it helps open up the sinuses because of the steam from the broth when it's really hot. So really it's the steam and the heat that's opening everything up. Um, but it helps to have something yummy. Yep, makes you feel like a hug. I will definitely have some soup. See, lunch to go and soups and stews in a jar, quite different from supermarket cans. I thought it was a good idea. Huh. I've seen, I think, some people doing that where they like you put all the lentils or dehydrated veggies in a jar, and then to make it, you just pour it all out into your your pan to make a soup, a broth. But I definitely know how to get a hold of some soup if I want. Most of you already know what it is. Okay. So let's not even play with guessing today because you're all having so much fun following Crafty Al, which I need to move this closer to me because my eyes are all blurry. Um, I have been watching her replays. I've been doing that and getting all the secret words. So I'm all caught up. I haven't watched today's, of course, because I need to be surprised when I open it before I go and watch hers. So let's take a peek. Oh, hold on. And it is, oh, that's cute. It's going to be a die. It looks like toast with butter. Oh, I love it. That is so cute. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't mean to be making sick noises, coughing and sniffling. Okay, let's see. Let's bring my magnet back out. So we have, this is so cute. So you have your piece of toast. So you get two. So this will make it, when you cut this out, that'll make it like the crust of the bread. And then some jam or some butter to go on your toast and put it the right way. There we go. And let's see, here's the eyes. No, hands. Say hands. A musical note. Those would be the eyes, probably heart, and maybe is that the eyes for behind there? Oh yeah, this is going to be what goes behind the eyes. This is going to be the cheeks here. That's so cute. I love that. I will tell you, full disclosure, I did not do my day 9 um, note card for my little Polaroid album yesterday. I ran out of time. And sorry, I wasn't feeling well enough this morning to work on it. So let's open up our Stitchmas next, okay? Let's see, peanut butter and jelly. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too. Peanut butter and jelly, I like it. One of your faves made you think of your grandkids, yeah. Musical note. Oh, legs. I saw it as a musical note. It's legs for your little piece of toast. Oh my goodness. See, I'm not thinking. Oh my goodness. And I had my granddaughter stop by this morning. She's working on some paperwork for school. So, she came by and she's like, Grandma, I'm so grateful for my dad. He just sets us up for success. And I'm like, well, you need to tell him that. Let him know how grateful you are for him. Because my son is a U.S. Marine veteran. And so that helps her with her financial aid for school. Okay, day 10, Stitchmas. We're almost done with our Stitchmas calendar. Let's take a peek. We're not going to guess. All right. Oh, this has a let it snow sentiment and then an ornament. So the ornament is what you would stitch. Let's pull that out. And let's see what this is. Yeah, I love when my grandkids, will tell me something about how wonderful their parents are, and I tell them, you got to tell them, don't tell me. Tell them. They would love to hear that. Oh, that's the ornament. That's so pretty. And then this is a nice bow, and I think that's the topper for the ornament, maybe. And then here's the sentiment. Let it snow. Okay, so there's that. You didn't see a day 10 for Crafty. Today might have been one of the days that she goes on a little later. There were, I think, 2 days because she had previously scheduled appointments. Today might have been one of them. I'm not sure. I'd have to go look. But she will have a day 10. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do have a link, Dalis, in the description box if you want to use that to go get the advent calendar from Spellbinders. I think they still have some. Okay, let's see here. Not chatting much. You're reorganizing and getting ready for your landlord to take photos. Trying not to look like you belong on an episode of Craft Horror. Oh man, that's one of the things. I'm so glad I'm not a renter anymore because I remember the days of being a renter. And you just my house was pretty clean all the time, but you always want it to be like extra special, sparkling perfection if a landlord comes in for inspection. You were all there. Oh, okay. So she went on at her regular time. I didn't watch it. I don't even look at YouTube in the morning before my lives because I want to make sure I'm not accidentally clicking on a link to a video and then seeing what's open. Sweet Jeanette, she couldn't find it. It's got to be there. I'll have a redirect when mine's done that should redirect you to her so you can go back and watch the replay. You ordered Stitch Mess from Office Supply under 50. Oh, cool. It was on at 10. Okay. So 10 her Central Time, 8 o'clock Pacific Time. So she had it and she went shorter. Okay. Yeah. Check out when I'm done. I hopefully won't take too long today, so I can take a nap. It should redirect you. There should be a redirect to hers. Nice. You're gonna really like the 12 days of Stitchmas. Such a good deal. Yeah. Your house looks horrible in your crafty spaces because yeah, like my craft room right now, this is where I have all the Christmas presents and all the projects I'm working on for Christmas. It is a complete disaster right now, you guys. Complete disaster. The kawaii toast is your least favorite. You don't like it when your food is looking at me. I don't like when my food's looking at me either. And you know what you can do if you don't have advents? Make your own advent out of your crafty stash. Like stuff you don't really use a lot. What you could do right now is start putting an advent together for next year. And by next year, you're not going to remember what you put in there. So it'll be a nice surprise for you. All right, let's work on tailored expressions. Ooh, squishy. Ooh, spaces in between though. Look. You think it's some kind of snack again? Let's. Oh, look, some twine. Nice. Oh, I can use this for the ornaments I'm making my grandkids for my family. All right, let's take a look at pink and Maine. You can't find the replay. That's weird. Sometimes YouTube does weird things. Like sometimes the live will be available on replay instantly, and sometimes it takes a minute to like load and process the whole thing. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. Let's see. Day 10 for pink and Maine. We're not guessing today. Oh, another flower. This is a rose. So we get a rose. And it says thinking of you. And anytime I see a rose, I think of my sister. Her name was Rosa. She was 9 years older than me. And unfortunately, she passed away many years ago. God, how many years ago now? It's been 15, 14 years now. 14. Ah, let's see. Someone had their hubby put one together from the stash for this year. Yeah. Do it yourself and then just save it for next year. Because my husband would have no idea what kinds of things to put in an advent calendar. He would think, here, I'm going to put a pair of scissors in there for goodness sake, and he wouldn't know. 12 days of Christmas for your grandkids. When they are long distance, you have to be creative. Oh, that's a good idea. She had to edit the description. Uh-oh, I wonder what happened. I'll just have to catch the replay when it's available. Okay. So we're going to vote on what we're going to use. Either Spellbinders, the 12 Days of Stitchmas, Tailored Expressions, or Pink and Maine. Let me get a poll started. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to start the poll, and then I'm going to play a little bit of music so I can drink some water, and I'll be right back.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate.
Alrighty, friends, let's take a look at our poll. Oh, guys, we have a tie. Can I get one more vote? See if we get a tiebreaker. One more vote. All right, I'm ending the poll because right now I'm at a tie. So with 41%, we're going to be using the Spellbinders die. Yay, I kind of wanted to use that one. I was excited for that one. So I like this idea, Stephanie. Summer stuff, so you can use 12 days by the beach or pool. I like that. And you're forgetful enough to not even know what I put in there. Now, me too. I could put stuff away in there today and tomorrow be surprised because I don't know. I'm lucky I remember my name. All right. We're going to use that little piece of toast. So let me put this away so I don't mix them up. All right. Okay, let me get this ready to go. And let me show you what I do sometimes when I don't want to have to pick through lots of um, papers, different colors. Like, let's say I'm in a real big hurry and I'm like, oh, I don't want to decide what colors to use. I don't want to dig through my Crafty stash. I cut stuff out of white cardstock. I figure I can use my markers and color things in and I'll be just fine. So let me see if I can fit everything I need on this one little scrap of cardstock that I have. Yay, I think so. Okay, let's try. See if that works. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have minded pink and Maine either. I think all the goodies we're getting are super cute. Like, I have not been disappointed with anything yet. All right, let's see. Did it all cut out okay? Hopefully. This is a thicker cardstock I have here. Okay. This is the one I use for my card bases normally. And so when I'm lazy and I don't want to pick cardstock colors out, I just go and cut everything out of white. And then I just bring in either my markers or my watercolor pens, whatever it is I have, and use that. So let me make sure I have everything. I have the arms, the legs, a musical note, the legs. Now all I can see is legs, even though the first thought was it was a musical note. Yeah, I have all the pieces. Yeah, you can ink blend or color exactly how you want it. Exactly. In fact, instead of coloring, maybe I will ink blend. Let me get some stuff here. So I'm going to need this to be, what's my color palette? So I'm going to have to try and figure this out. I guess my peanut butter can be this color and my jelly can be the pink. So that'll stay within my color palette, right? What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to look for a brown ink. Because I don't have one out, I don't think. Do I? Colors I pulled out. Let me see. Let me see this one. That might be more of my peanut butter color. Maybe. Where's my scrap? Here's my scrap. I can test it out. No, definitely not peanut butter color. All right, let me get some stuff here. I'm gonna go and make my outside layer of my bread with woodsy. This is mocha. Sorry, not woodsy. These are some Simon Says Stamp, the positively saturated inks. Is that too dark? That might be too dark. Let's try this one. And it could be that color. It could not be that color because you may or may not know at one point, before I labeled all my positively saturated ink cubes, they all fell all over the floor. And it was just hoping I had the right color back on the lid because the bottoms don't tell you what color it is. So, this is a larger one. Yeah, I'm going to do ink blending instead of coloring with my Copics today. I think that might be a little faster, I think, once I find the right colors I want to use. How many of you are crafting along with whatever it is you have on your craft desk? Let me know. And if you are, what are you crafting with? So this goes there. And I need my peanut butter. Let's see. Okay, so I used what I think is cappuccino. And then peanut butter. Peanut butter is, I don't know, it's not brown. It's, I don't know what color. Maybe I use, maybe this latte. What do we think about that one? Let me wipe this off. What am I missing? Yeah, musical note legs. Yeah, the medicine's making my head foggy. You've done that. Oh, you use it on your sticky mat. I have a sticky mat, but I just don't want to bring it out. You're prepping some of your Christmas cards for delivery. Mine are all delivered. Although, guys, oh, I need to go to the chiropractor too, Barbara. I need to do that. Oh, you're crafting the Spellbinders advent calendar. Good for you. A baked bean color. An orangey brown. Maybe. Let's see, you're making Pamper Me purses for ladies in your church group. A mask, puffy eye patch, Christmas tea. Oh, that's so sweet. I have just been asked before I came on live. My youngest daughter called and said, "Hey, mom, do you have any small Christmas cards like the 3x3s?" And I was like, "No, why?" And she says, "I need some for my son's school friends." And I said, "Well, I'll work on them after my live." Will I work on them after my live? I don't know. Let's see, an orangey brown. So if I did orange and then went over it with brown, would that kind of look like peanut butter? I don't know. I'm not I'm not loving it. Guys, give me an idea for what color to use to ink blend for peanut butter. Um, should I just go with a prickly pear? That's this one right here, but that's, I think, too yellow. If I did the prickly pear and then went over it, nope, I don't want that. See, my brain is not cooperating. Let's see. I have this older Simon Says stamp ink that's like a hybrid ink. Oh, tea dye and distress inks. Do I have tea dye? Why are you asking such a silly question? Let me get up and get that. Okay, tea dye, tea dye. Lost shadows, December, blah, 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 blah. Wild honey. I have them in color order, so I should be able to find it easily. But my brain is not working. I said, my brain is not working. There it is. Tea dye. Great idea. That should work, right? Now I'm not using the same side. I have these waffle flower brushes. So one side, and you see I labeled it oxide. I don't know if you can see. It's labeled oxide. So that's the side I use for oxide inks, and that's for dye inks. So let's try tea dye. Ah, that's it. Best peanut butter, guys. This is it. This is why. This is why I like crafting with my crafty friends live. Peanut butter. Okay, that's our peanut butter. Tea dye. Bingo. Then we're going to use our jelly here. Pop out the eyes and the mouth. And bring in This is Dusty Rose. So this will be my jelly. I think that'll work. Jelly, jelly, jelly. What's your favorite kind of jelly or jam? And do you prefer jelly or jam? So I have to think. Jelly is the more gelatinous kind of, it's jelly. And jam has like the preserves in it. So I don't like jellies. I only like jams. I like to have that more textured. Jelly makes me feel like I'm eating Jello on my sandwich. So I don't care for that. Okay, that's our jelly. Be a little darker. What's your favorite though? Mine, my favorite jam is raspberry. My youngest daughter, hers is boysenberry. She really likes boysenberry. Okay, so then that will go on there. Oh yeah, way better. You guys are awesome. Oh, you like orange marmalade? I don't know. Strawberry, yeah, that's good too. I like strawberry. Blackberry, I haven't tried that, but sounds yummy. Um, yes, they do need to make a peanut butter color ink. I agree. We'll have to send a message to all of the companies. Ham and gherkins, no jam. What in the world is ham and gherkins? You need to share. I have no idea what that is. Jam has particulate. Okay. Your mom's pincot jam. What is pincot? You like jelly. Strawberry is the go-to when I'm out to eat. It's that or the mixed fruit. Okay. Grape. Oh, I was waiting to see if anybody liked the grape. I can't eat the grape one. Something about the purple dye gives me a migraine. Peach. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Pineapple's good. I like that one. Grape or blackberry. Grape or blackberry. Raspberry. Yeah. Yeah, I like the preserves are better. They are much better. Berlin's as in the pickle. Gherkin, not Berlin. Gherkin. Oh, gherkins as in the pickle. Apple. I've never seen apple jelly. Although, um, hi Pam. I actually like the raspberry with the seeds in it. I like biting into the seeds. Um, we live close enough to Knott's Berry Farm. It's about an hour and a half drive. I don't know. I haven't been there in forever. But they have all kinds of different flavors of preserves. And I remember as a kid, when we went there, we would taste the different preserves, which was fun. Okay, let me attach this. I refilled my glue gun, friends, finally. I had to go get a new jar of Barely Art glue because I finished my other refill jar. But I did do that. Okay, now I need black behind the eyes and red behind the mouth. So for that, I am going to use my markers. I think we'll see. Let's see if I do black behind the eyes. Let me see here. Trying to gauge where I have to color. Come on. Where's my tweezers? Okay, if I do black behind the eyes right there, that should work. And then red for the mouth. I do want red for the mouth. Let's see if I guesstimated that correctly to put to behind our little friend here. And I think that's okay. I think so. Yahaha, I did it. I'm so proud of myself when I guess correctly. And I'm just like looking at the cutout space and kind of trying to figure out what goes where. Well, it didn't stick. It didn't stick. There we go. And it is placed correctly. So I'm going to leave that there. And I'm thinking, here's the little ovals for the cheeks. I don't know if I want to put these on or do I want to just color it in. You managed to overfill your bottle. There has to be some air left in there. Oh, yeah, I've managed to overfill before and then I had to take it out. But yeah, it is what it is. Should I, because my jam's already pretty pink, if I put pink blushy cheeks, it's not going to show. What if I do a lighter pink? Where's my lighter pink? Come on. This one's innocent pink. So, gotta try and get the pink off this brush first. Let's see here. Oops. Nah, I think it's going to be too dark still. Too dark of a pink. And it's not going to really stand out. Watch. Oh no, it's going to blend right in. So what I'm going to do, this little piece of toast is going to have some really red rosy cheeks to go with a really red smile. Okay. Move that out of the way. And jam will go there. I'm not forgetting anything, am I? Okay, let's see. Where's one of my magnets? Put my magnet there. Then, let's see. Our little broken heart here. Why is it a broken heart? I'm going to put more of that pink. No. See, this is where the sticky mat would come in handy because I could just ink blend these tiny pieces and they won't move because they'll be on a sticky mat. But I was too lazy to grab it, put it on my glass mat. Okay, there's that. Then our legs, I think I'm going to make our legs black. Maybe. I don't know. Let me think. That's the arms, right? Let's see. Is this the arms? Where's my calendar? I want to look at the picture. I have to look at the picture. Yeah, it is the arms. Okay, so then the arm could go here. think I'm just going to do the arms and the legs black, you guys. I'm not going to try and be fancy on that. I could have gone with the brown, right? But I didn't. So sad, too bad. I already did this. And I'll clean up the alcohol off my glass mat in a minute. I have a spray bottle with alcohol in it, which I have to hide so that my grandkids don't get it thinking it's water because they like to spray water on each other. I had one grandchild years and years ago grab it and spray it, and he got some in his face, and oh my God, the screaming. So that's when I learned, nope, that has to be where they cannot see it. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay. And then this one, he put his arm down instead of up. Okay. And legs, musical note legs. I'm not going to get to forget that. Musical note legs. Musical note legs. I'm going to have to go over it with that marker because I didn't get the edges. Come on. Real careful. Okay. I think that's good enough. Let's close this up and that up. And let me put these out of the way. Put my blending brushes away. And put it back where it belongs. I have to put my stuff away, guys. If I don't, I'll end up spilling stuff, and I just don't want that. In fact, sometimes when I'm doing a poll, you guys, and I'm letting music play, I'm putting things away while I wait for you guys to vote. Okay, where's my alcohol spray bottle? So I can clean that up. Put it away, didn't I? Let me clean that up real quick. And just get a tissue and clean it up. Oh, I threw, oh no, where's my cheeks? I grabbed it in my tissue. I didn't put the cheeks on. That's okay, it's okay. I'm good, I'm good. Right there. See what I do all the time? Okay, so we have to add our little red rosy cheeks here. Red rosy cheeks. I don't think I have enough glue under the bottom. Okay, so that's our piece of toast. Let's get our card base. And let me get some sentiments here that I had already stamped and cut. Let's see. Big hug, sweetheart, love you. I think I like love you. Love you will work. Okay, so this will be our panel. Our little piece of toast here will go there. Our little heart can go here. And then love you. Did I get black? I got black on here. Hold on. Let me try and fix that. Which side? This side. I guess just darker jelly in the middle. All right. I'm not going to fuss too much about that. Okay, let's get this attached. So what happens when I try and be quick? I end up making a mess of things. All right, ready, Freddie. Excuse me. And our heart. Get our other half of our heart in there. What am I missing in the chat, you guys? Loads of options when you want to spray a little water and steam. Okay, what did I miss? Let me go back for a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Potato chips on peanut butter. Ugh. Okay. Oh, everybody has their likes. Yeah, stores have a lot to choose from. You don't like sweet, but your friend makes an awesome raspberry and chill jam, which I really, oh, chili. Yeah, have you tried those? There's one that's it's a raspberry with habanero. Oh, so good. You have to like spicy though, if you're gonna eat that. And I do. I like spicy. Okay, there's our heart. You managed to overfill your bottle. Yeah, I saw that. You have a, oh, I'm sorry, you have a migraine brewing. I have one. It's part of the sinus stuff. And your oven just sent you a text message. You have 15. Okay, I'll try and finish up. I hope you feel better with that migraine, my friend. That should be a color. Musical notes black, yeah. You'll be painting your house with a Pantone 2026 color of the year. Ooh. Do everything without knowing how to, but what is wrong? You can only use all those programs if you know. Oh, the stoves, the fancy. You know what? I find that the fancier and the more gizmos and gadgets an appliance has, the quicker it breaks down. The quicker. Like what happened to back in the day when a refrigerator would last you 15 years? No, I bought one and oh, you're meeting in 15 minutes. I bought one and less than 5 years. Less than 5 years. But out of warranty, it broke down. And I guess it was an LG, and I guess there's a class action lawsuit against LG because of the part that broke down was what's in the class action. And so I, of course, added my name to that to try and get the cost of replacing, or at least part of the cost of replacing it reimbursed to me, because refrigerators are not cheap at all. And we recently, I think it was earlier this year, replaced our dryer. Finally died, which was fine. That one was almost 20 years old, so it was time. But we replaced it with like that single unit that's a stacking washer and dryer. So we did that. Again, not cheap, but kind of do what you got to do, I guess. Let's see if I add some gel pen here. Now there's some little debossed areas here. That's what I'm adding the gel pen to. Same on the heart. And I'll probably add some here to the peanut butter. That's not bad, right? And then we can add that to our card base. And then I think we're done, friends, for today. Excuse me. And I'm gonna have to tell my daughter we're gonna have to probably. I'll work on those cards for her later today because I'm definitely gonna go take a nap when we're done here. All right, friends. There is our card for today. I know we didn't do many polls today, but you guys were awesome in getting me the right color. I'll tell you that. It's the compressor. It's the compressor that goes bad on them. And even though on the refrigerator itself it says the compressor has a 10-year warranty, they did not honor it. And when I called the repairman to come in, I think I had to pay $100 for him to diagnose it. And he told me just replace this refrigerator because the compressor itself was almost $800. And then the labor was going to be probably another $400. So I would pay $1,200 to repair it. And I think I paid $1,600 for a new one. So at that point, yeah, a new one. Had them several days in a row. They are horrible. It is what it is, I think. Okay, guys, let's finish up so I can go take a nap. Okay, friends? Because I need my nap today. Okay, so the winner today will win this little card. And let me zoom in, you guys, so you can see better. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, I think it turned out okay. And I'm going to win this stamp set. It's the Simon & Says Stamp Bandcamp, and it has the coordinating dice. Okay, so you'll get this as well. So for today's prize, to win today's prize, and then I forgot to mention yesterday, but I know yesterday's winner did it anyway. If you're the winner, fill out the Google form that's linked in the description box to claim your prize. Okay, so today, to enter, you're going to enter hashtag toast. Okay, hashtag TOAST. And yeah, I don't understand the broken heart, but I put it real close together, so hopefully it doesn't look like it's broken. Yes, Stephanie, you can enter if you have a U.S. mailing address. I'll play a little bit of music, get some water, and I'll be right back.
Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Okay, friends. Ready to draw? Oh, real quick, I did want to let you know I just checked our likes, and oh my goodness, 31 likes with 30 currently viewing. So I know people come in and out. So yay! And I'm sorry, Barb, you have to go shovel. Was it Barbara that had to go shovel snow? Ugh, I can't even. Ugh, Barbara, no shoveling snow. No, no, no. All right, ready? Let's draw our winner for today. Good luck, everyone. And I was going to do the drum roll and I forgot. Yay! Congratulations, Mona. You're our winner for today. So make sure you fill out that Google form in the description box, my friend. And as a reminder, I'll be mailing out all the prizes um, in January, once all the craziness of the holidays has calmed down. Thank goodness. And I'm almost done, guys. I have one more person to buy a Christmas present for. Oh, and I got to get started on wrapping because, like I said, I have to wrap everything that's in here because I'm sure one of the grandkids is going to pop in here not knowing that I have all the Christmas presents in here. So, and it's not a huge amount because I did better in not getting them so many presents like I did in the past. So, yay me. And that way I don't have to wrap presents on my birthday. All right, guys. Oh, Barbara, enjoy lunch with the hubby and have a great day. So glad your presents are all bought. Yeah, I need to make a few tags. I've got a lot, but I think I'm short a couple. Um, I will be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, friends? And thank you so much for being here and for helping me create this cute little card. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year, we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow